Hey, it's your Wisconsin Wine Guy back again with another wine review. For those who are new, these are wines that you can find on the shelves of your everyday liquor store, grocery store, or wine shop, or wherever you purchase your wines. I go through, make selection of wines, give it a taste, and give you my opinion of what I think about the wines, utilizing my infamous thumb rating system. Thumbs up says I recommend this wine. Give it a try. I enjoy it. 3/4 said, you know what? I had this wine, or if I had this wine at a party and we were vibing, I would share this with my friends. Halfway says, there's something about this wine that's kind of off for me. And I tell you why. Thumbs down, that's always the easy one, right? It's just not working. So let's get down to today's review. Today we're going to be visiting 19 Crimes. You know, I do a lot with 19 Crimes. I think I did like, maybe several videos. They got a whole line of wines, and I also had a chance to compare vintages, with 19 Crimes. But I believe today, I know one wine for sure I haven't had because it's new. But one of the wines, the red wine, was one that I don't think I actually had a chance to taste and want to review it. So let's get straight to it. The red one I'm talking about is going to be the 19 Crimes red wine. It simply says red wine or red blend. This is going to be a 2020 retail price at $11.99. All right, so this is going to be a blend of 3 grapes, of course, coming from Australia. Shiraz is going to be part of the mix. In fact, Shiraz is going to be heading off the list. So it's going to be a blend of Shiraz, Cabernet, and Merlot in the red blend. And now, you knew it was coming. If you didn't know, now you know. You should have expected it. Martha Stewart. Martha Shard. Martha is now part of the 19 Crimes family. I need to go and do that do that scan so I can see what she has to say. But she's part of 19 Crimes family now with her own wine, Chardonnay. So she now is right there with her buddy Snoop Doggy Dogg and his wines. In fact, you go to the stores, most stores have those two wines side by side. So they keep it Martha and Snoop side by side all the way through. Partners in crime, right? Right? Okay, so let's get these poured. So this is going to be a 2020 wine, and I believe that retails at about $13.99 at your store. So let's say between $10.99 and $13.99, depending on what it's selling for in your part of the world. All right? So get both of these poured. You know how I do. I'm going to taste both of the wines first and then give my opinion after I've had a chance to try them both. So the Martha Stewart one is coming in at 13.8% alcohol, whereas the red is coming in at 13.5% alcohol. Let's get a look at that. Okay. I don't want to say straw yellow, more sunshine. When you get those drawings or you're watching the movie, get those yellow streak sunshine streaks. That's what you get here in this wine. On the nose, from here, it unassuming. Pretty much just smells like juice. Okay, so more citrus nectarine for me here on the nose. But again, nothing over the top, nothing crazy, in this particular wine here. I couldn't find any barrel age statements. However, I did find some on the reds, which leads me to believe it's probably the same thing on the white as well. But coming to the red wine, you look at that color. Okay, get that Shiraz deep purple color going on here. On the nose, you get notes of cedar, blackberries, plums, and spice. Now, what I did find out on the red, this is aged with 100% American oak chips. All right, for those who are unfamiliar with that, you can use oak chips, you can use oak staves, you can use the whole oak barrel, or you can use oak dust. Right? So there's all kind of things you can use just to give your wine, that nose or smell of being aged in an oak barrel. It doesn't make it superior, inferior. It just makes it a little bit more productive, a little more cost effective. But I guess if you use dust, that's not going to be a good thing. But with the chips, if it's nice solid chips, you get more wine and more absorption coming out. Same with the staves, like a tea bag. Dump the staves in, let it sit in there, get more wine on the surface, take it out. Done. All right? You don't have to worry about, oxidation and those kind of things. All right. So there's that on the red on the nose. Wow. So now you know how to go. First step is going to be for the acidity. No acidity, no play. Doesn't matter if it's red or white or red to me. If there's no acidity, there's no play. So this is what we got here with Martha Stewart's. I mean, Martha's Chardonnay. Okay. So, kind of like medium acidity. You know, not killer, not crazy, medium acidity. Okay. But not bad. Nice chill on it. I'll tell you some more tips about this as we go along. Let's do the red. Okay, same for the red. Again, nothing crazy. It's nice and medium, nice level acidity. So now we're going to go straight to the taste test. So with the Chardonnay, I actually had this at a couple different temperatures because I wanted to test it out, you know, at a cooler temperature as opposed to a chill. But I have discovered though, at a cooler temperature instead of being chilled, it kind of has a little tart bitterness on the finish for me, you know. But chilled, I mean, it's pretty nice chill. I guess they say, you know, when you chill something, you can hide some of the imperfections, right? Right. So let's give it a taste now. Okay, there's nothing crazy fantastic about it. It's kind of light, kind of light, very simple tasting. And for me, it reminds me of drinking like an entry-level type of Pinot Grigio. Just kind of unassuming, you know, but refreshing, you know, to a point. It'd be something good to drink in the summertime. I mean, it's drinkable, it's palatable. But you know, if you're looking for, when you think Chardonnay, if you're looking for, you know, something with some structure, you know, with some finesse, with some style to it, that's not it. Okay, that's not that kind of Chardonnay. That's an everyday drinking wine that is made utilizing the grape Chardonnay. All right. So now for the red blend. So the red blend for me, it's like neutral with Love 19 Crimes, or I should say along the same path. There's that little bit of sweetness. There's some astringency, but it's not. It seems to be like kind of like an afterthought. There's a little sweetness to it, you know, kind of fruity tasting. I think it would probably be better with food. It has that sweetness on the finish too. You know, so it's not quite balanced so much to me. And there's something about it. It's very stringent on my palate, bitter and finish. So let's just get down to it. So the Martha Stewart Chardonnay, and to me, is just very simple. It's like drinking, you know, just a entry-level type wine, like drinking a entry-level type Pinot Grigio, something along those lines. Would I sip on this in the summer if somebody had it at a party? I mean, I'll drink it, you know, but I probably drink a lot of it. It's very, very light, very simple. It has a little sweet fruit to it, but not over the top. I think it can be really enjoyable for those who are looking for a Chardonnay that's not going to be what they call that typical style, buttery, oaky, you know. So that'll fit that bill. That'll fit that bill here. So I'm going to give this. I can't completely rule it out because I'm thinking in terms of Chardonnay. I can't completely rule it out with halfway, and I can't give it a 3/4. So I'm going to go right in the middle of that. You know, I do think that it is drinkable. It is palatable. You know, I mean, you can probably make a heck of a sangria, right? A white wine sangria. I mean, so that's going to be the Martha Stewart Chardonnay. And now for the red blend, that's again Shiraz, Cabernet, and Merlot. I'm gonna go halfway on that one. You know, it's just okay, but something about it is very stringent on my palate. You know, something about it is out of balance here for me. So I'm gonna go halfway, you know, on the red blend, 2020 red, and I'm gonna go in between halfway and 3/4 with the Martha Chard. Again, I think it's be a good everyday drinking, simple wine, makes a great sangria, but I can't completely count it out. But there you have it, Wisconsin Wine Guy. Gave my opinions on these two wines, and I think this is probably going to complete my 19 crimes wine library, so to speak, right? I think I now have all of the 19 crime wines. So it's your Wisconsin Wine Guy sending you, as always, let your palate be the guide when selecting your next wine. And I think I'm going to try making a sangria out of this. I'll see you next time. Ciao!